Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Luka Doncic.
And over the years, we've seen a drop in his assist average. But I was talking to him recently, and he told me he wants to try to move the ball a bit more. I mean, he's focused on improving that aspect of his game.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Then there's James, and it's Gay in at the 4. And for Portland, we've got Robert Williams, Damian Lillard out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Toumani Camara, and it's Avdia in at small forward. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lets the 3 fly. Spencer grabs the miss. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
LeBron on the attack, unbridled fury and force.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Thybulle, pass to Avdia. Here's Camara. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Spencer from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And here's Lillard. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Here's Thybulle, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution.
Oh, power is home.
Oh, wow. He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. That'll be a 5-second call. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. The Lakers, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Camara. Lillard against Doncic. The shot by Lillard, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Grant, got a hand on it. Gay finds Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's see what you got. Oh, thank you.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Now here's Grant. He picked up 10 in his last game.
Extremely accurate from that area. Grant knew that was going in as soon as it left his fingers.
And he gets that one. Spencer's got 8 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Blazers trail by 12. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Here's Avdia, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
It's simple. Lillard is an elite shot maker.
2 minutes remaining.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks did not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Murray comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault. And Holiday subbed in for Damian Lillard. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Spencer. Hayes comes in for Gay. Connect's checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Oh, got that one up quick. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And he gives up some size size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. Sweet little floater. Smart's got his second basket.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Blazers trail by 11, and so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Marcus Smart, Austin Reeves out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Hayes, and it's Kleber in at the 4 spot.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Love's checked in, Clingan, and the shot's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Lakers lead by 7. Smart for 3, and Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart, able to strike from beyond the arc.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Holiday passes to Grant. Here's Clingan. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Clingan, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. And then for Los Angeles, Spencer's checked in for Hayes. Gay comes in for Love. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ben Simmons. And here of the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Lillard.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Gay's got 7 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep, Gay sends it home from three-point land. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Lillard can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Yep, count it. He's got 10.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Shot is good by Reeves.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Another 3 for Portland.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's get crazy fans. Welcome to the...
And some changes here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Kamara comes in for Grant. And it's Thybulle in for Avdia. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in for Reeves. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Smart. Doncic right side. Smart against Thybulle. Here's Spencer. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here is James. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Pass to Thybulle. From outside, off the mark.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
So it's Portland now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Sharp. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
The Lakers lead by 16. Pass to Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Smart has got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gay outside. Unloads from 13. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gay's got 15.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Thybulle on the wing. 23 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard can't get it to go. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Assist from
8 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our participants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
Check it out, Los Angeles. Their roster is stacked. You expect them to be the top dog. In my book, they are the title favorites.
Shaq calling his shot.
Not really going out on a limb there, huh, big fella?
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Toumani Camara out there with Abdia. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The floater, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 11 points.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Los Angeles leading by 16.
Get there, get there.
Here's Gay.
What you say?
Wow.
My goodness.
Come on now.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now here's Abdia. He's got 7. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. From deep, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose?
And we have the league leaders over the last 10 games. This list is best scoring point guards. Blazers trail by 18. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Perfect start coming out of the half. Really like the execution.
The Lakers lead by 16. James, right side. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Lillard can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. He buries it from 3. James has got 15 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Lillard looking around, up and over Doncic.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Blazers trail by 21. Avdia from outside. Again, the miss by Portland. To the inside, out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And a look at the stats for Shaedon Sharpe.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Back to Lillard. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Doncic finds James. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Williams. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Doncic passes to Smart. Here's Spencer. Williams defending from 10 feet away. Here's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 17 points in the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Avdia outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Driving in to the paint. Williams passes to Avdia. Back to Williams. 3 on the clock. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And showing great body control in traffic with the leaner.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Sharpe comes in for Avdia. Henderson, he's checked in for Thibault. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Damian Lillard. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Spencer. Kleba comes in for Gay. Austin Reeves is checked in for LeBron. And Simmons is subbed in for Doncic. And it's Smart missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Smart. Fires the three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3, and his teammates and coaches are all about it. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
That one drops for him. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from 3. Grant's got 14.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Shot is good by Kleba.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Henderson left side. There's the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. 6 points for him.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Fires the 3, and Smart gets the 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And here's Grant from the arc. That shot off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Los Angeles leading by 15. And so in the game for the Lakers, Austin Reeves out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then there's James. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Grant. Avdia from outside gets the 3-ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that one's good. James.
It's just encouraging to see Bronny shooting the 3 with confidence.
On the wing, Grant. Banked it in off the glass. 16 points for Jeremy Grant.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Holiday passes to Avdia. On the wing, Grant. Avdia against Reeves. Avdia, good.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Los Angeles leading by 14. James outside. Shoots over Grant, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Making use of the in-between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. checked in for Drew Holiday.
Your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Sharp. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
For three, here's Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Lakers with some changes. Connects checked in for James. Marcus Smart comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Kleba. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Avdia passes to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Outside Sharp, launches a three. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. And Clingan pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And here's Grant from the arc. Fires in the triple. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The arc can be a spot of weakness for Simmons. But I tell you what, he got assertive and drained that one.
Lillard against Hayes. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Yes, sir!
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Clingan. Kamara comes in for Grant. And it's Thibault in for Sharp. Lillard knocks down the trifecta.
Excellent decision by Lillard, electing to kick it out for the triple.
Here's Doncic. Williams defending. 10-footer is good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Blazers trail by 7. Lillard. Oh, Smart with a rebound. Williams defending. James outside. Fires the 3. The triple drops.
A shot James just continues to work on. Nice execution off the catch there.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, he jammed it!
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stats team. Here they come, fans. Give it up for your Trailblazers stats team.
Smart with the ball, and Kamara picks him up defensively. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, a capable shooter at the arc. James has to be taken seriously out there.
Can't hit it. The Lakers lead by 11. He launches. It's money from deep.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Lillard following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Takes a 3. Cash from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Beast.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Wow, I don't know if anything's out of Doncic's range.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious. Talk about what you bring to this team.
Just a spark. You know, we get a little stagnant on the offensive end, got to get in and move it. You know, I'm coming in, I'm driving, penetrating, finding guys. And, you know, you got a guy that can facilitate and find guys, you know, gets them feeling good, then they start making shots, playing defense, and things start falling. You know, that's always missing, just that little energy.
You got it. Thanks, Marcus.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Bronny James.